What's going on, guys? Logan Nash back again today to cover today's topic, which is going to be the straight jacket back attack system. This is a really high level back attack system that's been made popularized by Gordon Ryan and the Danaher Death Squad. Today we're going to cover some really important key details to make sure that you're finishing your opponents every time you take their back. All right, guys, so we're on the back. Remember, when you've got the back control, your hooks are your distance control, so he cannot run. Your upper body control here is your rotational control. So just remember, you're trying to prevent rotation with your upper body control. So even by just holding onto his arm here, it's gonna be very challenging for Steven to rotate at this point, right? So just remember that when you're in doing all these things, you don't always have to hold on and squeeze to prevent rotation. As long as you're controlling the shoulder, your training partner cannot rotate. So when I have the back, typically we've got an overarm and an underarm. My underarm is right grabbing on top of my choking arm. Typically speaking, the first kind of thing you learn when you're first starting jiu-jitsu is to take your training partner to the strong side, trap that top hand, shoot that arm under, go to the bicep and go. And that's really good. What you'll actually end up discovering like down the road is that becomes actually sometimes a little easier to defend for this guy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take my training partner to the weak side. What I have to make sure I do is I do not let him get his head to the floor. If I take my training partner to the weak side, he gets his head to the floor, now I've lost the back and he's going to escape. So as I bring my training partner to the weak side, I'm gonna bring my head in the way. So now he cannot get his head to the floor. Now, he's trying to get off my bottom hook. So I'm gonna make that challenging for him by stepping on his top leg and making that bottom hook go all the way across, extra long, and then I'll even step on my own foot here to make it very challenging for him to escape now. Now, we're literally gonna be hand fighting here. If he does nothing here, I'm gonna go ahead and start throwing in my choke. But he's gonna naturally be hand fighting. This is to be expected, okay? What I'm gonna try to do is, I'm going to try to get basically two cross grips. You can do this sometime with the same side grips, but you'll find it's a little better to get this cross grip. And what I'm gonna try to do is isolate this top arm first. Again, using a cross grip, and I bring my left heel over into his elbow joint, and I start to bring my foot all the way here to where I can completely prevent his arm from getting into the fight. Now bring that arm back into the fight now, Steven. Nope. So now Steven has one arm left to defend the neck, and I've got two arms. So now it's just a little bit of a hand fight battle here. He's trying to prevent the choke. We can start the hand fight here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take that underhook. We call this a lot of times a motorcycle grip, and I'm gonna go to the blade of his hand. Anytime you're getting a motorcycle grip, if you go down by the elbow, he can flex out of that real easy. But if I grab almost by his pinky at the blade of the hand, now it's incredibly difficult for him to flex out of this. And I'm gonna bring that arm nice and low and trap it. Now the neck is totally exposed. If he tucks his chin, I'm gonna make this little like two finger thing and start to dig. And I can even start to like lift his chin as I start to slowly get underneath. This might be a 30-second to a minute long process, especially if he's really being stubborn. It might really take a long time, but once I can get under there, I'm good to go. I'm gonna cup the back of his trap here, right behind his neck. And what I wanna think about doing is anchoring my arm down and then imagine almost like I'm slicing his throat with my elbow. So I'm here and then I bring my elbow across and I get the tap. A lot of the times you'll get this kind of like last minute panic where he'll roll to this side pretty hard. If he does, that's fine. He's just gonna give me my regular choke and then I'll finish my regular rear naked choke. So one more time. Again, my seatbelt, we're falling to the weak side, getting my head in the way. Step and make this top hook or this bottom hook a lot longer, all the way across. Now we're hand fighting. This might be a 2-minute process. Maintain these fundamentals, he will not go anywhere. And eventually we can get to these cross grips pretty easily. Step, heel, switch, and go. All right, one more time. Sometimes as you go to trap this top arm, you'll end up over the shoulder. If you do, there's a little reverse triangle that you can go to as well. So we're here. I start the hand fight, we get to our cross grips. If I end up going over the shoulder, I can end up grabbing my own ankle and then I'll switch to my left hip. As I switch to my left hip, I'll start hip escaping behind my training partner. So I'll start turning, making an angle, And then now I can lock my reverse triangle. This is great for control. This is great to finish. I can finish the triangle. I can start to straighten out his arm. I can start to key lock him in this triangle. There's a lot of things I can do in this position. So that's the straight jacket back attack system. Hope that helps you finish your submission rate once you get the back. Remember, once you get somebody's back, that should be the end of the match, all right? So if you're getting to the back and not finishing yet, make sure you implement these techniques and it'll increase your rate of finishing quite a bit. Thanks guys for watching. Have a great day. Thank you for watching this video. For more core videos like this, click the link here. And to subscribe to my awesome channel, click the link here. Do me a favor, have a great day.